Tiggerlicious. This is Tigger. Oh my goodness. Hi, Tigger. Say hi. Now I smell like a dog. I smell like a dog. I smell like a dog. All right. Update. Update. Hope you can hear me. I moved, and I'm in a better situation. I have roommates. I'm not alone, which is a good thing. Went back to church. What else is going on with me? That's it. Talk about boring. I'm so boring. Tigger's not boring. This is Tigger. Hi. Hello. And there's multiple dogs here. There's 3 dogs. There's Tigger, Sheba, and Dolly. Dolly sleeps with me. This is Dolly. Say hi. Dolly's snuggly. Dolly wakes me up in the middle of the night. And Sheba is around here. And there's a duck. There's a duck that lays eggs. Which is pretty cool. And there's this little pond here, and the duck swims in. And I call Sheba a hot dog because Sheba's one of those long dogs. That looks like a hot dog to me. So anyways, how I got here, I moved out of my apartment and had I would call a dark moment. I went out to the beach and felt like I was alone, like completely alone, and like everybody was gone. And I was in like this tunnel vision frame of mind that wasn't normal. And I was off my medication and had to get back on it, had to get some help, had to talk to people, which was really good because I was just in a bad place mentally. And then I realized how not being on my medication really makes an impact on my mental health. The difference. I can't believe it. Like, I really felt like scared for myself that I was I was just in a dark place that just wasn't real. That's the thing about what I what I think like. Like I'll think something and think it's so true and so like nothing can change my mind. So when I get help, um, it's this huge shift in my brain that's like dark to light, I would say. Like I'm in this fog of darkness. And then like light turns on when I get help. When I talk to somebody, when I get on my medication, um, that's helping me. And I've been on it for like a week. I'm not gonna say what I take, but I've been sleeping. I'm not having any nightmares. Thank God, I really was. And everything I dreamed about felt real. I believed it. Like I believed my dreams that they were really happening in real life. And it's been a week since I've had nightmares like that. And the last few months in my apartment were so bad. I was alone. I wasn't on my medication. I was reacting to things that felt real to me, which is embarrassing every time this happens to me. Um, I hate having to explain to somebody where my head is at. Like, And their reaction, I'm scared of their reaction, like laughing at me, making fun of me, stuff like that. So I don't I don't always ask for help, which is a problem. And the sad thing is, in my life, people have made fun of me, and I remember that, even though it's rare. Um, there are facilities I trust more than others. There's one I always go to because like something about it, they don't treat me like I'm stupid. They don't treat me like it's my fault that I can change on my own. Like it's something you can work through on your own and you can't without help. And they treat me like I'm capable of living a normal life. And it's nice, because I've had people threaten me to put me away forever, to put me in some far away place where I'll never see people again, and those people that do that sort of thing, actually, I can tell you about a time, um, those people aren't qualified to even say stuff like that. One time before I got my apartment 5 years ago, I went to PSR, which is psychosocial rehab. I willingly called so I can get a job, get my shit together, stay on medication, get some group therapy, get like role playing for interviews, stuff like that. As nervous as I was, I called and I went there, and it was great. It was awesome. I met other people like me that were just as nervous, just as embarrassed by their freaking whatever's going on, confused if they could even, you know, live a normal life. So this lady is like saying they were going to put you in blah, blah, blah. And when I told her the truth about what I'd been through, she didn't say anything. But then, hold on one second. Dogs are barking. Um, she wasn't saying anything, but she didn't believe me. And I was like, why? Just because I have whatever going on in my head. It probably started somewhere with some things I encountered in my life. And, dang it, too loud. Um, which was true. Like, usually there's trauma or whatever that I never freaking talk about with regular people because it's my business. And she didn't believe me and she quit. It was weird. And the next day I got a new doctor. He's a therapist or whatever, psychotherapist, something like that. And he showed me everything she wrote. And he was like, she's a quack. Everybody was talking about her. And I was scared because she wrote such bad things about me. And I'm like, so, I mean, really? Like, how could you say these stupid things? She the new guy was like, here, I'll tell you everything. And then he became my therapist, and he's the nicest person in the world. And I'm glad he did that because you could get the wrong help sometimes. I've had so many therapists that I loved, um that would, get me thinking differently, get me focusing, or gave me some type of self esteem again. I'm not saying they did it, but showed me how to get it back. Um, or whatever. Like, but she was so. I'm like, how are you? Did you even go to college? Like, what are you doing here? Maybe you have the problem. I don't know, but it was so weird, and I felt so uncomfortable that she had this like. That's why I got that book, the DSVM or whatever the um just to do research on so many things that people believed in the past. And it was a trigger for me because they did put my mom away somewhere, but I'll never know why because that was her history. And I've met men that were dangerous that threatened to do that to me, and instead got an injunction on them. Um, it's not normal. It's more like 1950s. Uh, put put the crazy girl away and let's give her a lobotomy or some shit. Um, Now I don't know the laws and stuff like that, but like, I mean, really, it was something they did a long time ago, and something that I was always scared of because it's a it's a valid fear, but it's also one of the things about me that's I believe things that aren't real. Like that's not um realistic, I would say. Like it's not gonna happen. It shouldn't happen. But somehow I believe that could happen to me. Maybe because I watched too many movies or knew too many bad people. Watched too many true crime documentaries or things like that where I really believe like somebody would have the power to just throw me away and oh well we don't ever want to hear from her again. And if you've ever seen the movie From Hell, which is about a serial killer, um, a true story. Like all the women he got rid of, and then some of them got locked away somewhere because they were, they knew things, or it's just a movie. But there are some people in this world that believe women should just go away, and it scares me. If you want me to go away, I'll go away. It's that simple. Just let me know. Like, bye bye. You'll never see me again. That's such a good song. I love that song. Um, that's a song that plays in my freaking head. I see it on TikTok all the time. Of like, if you want me to go away, I definitely will. All you gotta do is say the word. Um, but some people are so nasty. Like, they just want to ruin your life and have control over you, which is what I learned that I wasn't doing the wrong thing. Somebody else was, and had to have somebody like straighten that out for me in my mind. Like that really wasn't my fault for someone to actually say, you know, horrible things like that. Anyways, um, gotta charge my phone. I guess that's all I'm going to talk about. I'm in a good place now. I'm taking my medication. The medication helps me sleep. It helps me calm down. Um, I still have like what's wrong with me? I need therapy. I'll say that. And it costs money. It's expensive. Something I'm gonna try to do to deal with some stuff I've been through that I don't feel comfortable talking about with regular people or on the internet or whatever. Um, that's a goal of mine right now is to get into therapy, like for real, and to actually freaking talk about stuff I don't want to talk about. I really don't, but I need to. And every time I go to support groups, I'm more like a closed mouth kind of person. I'll say some stuff, but I won't really say everything because I'm scared, genuinely scared. Um, Sometimes I'm scared people won't believe me, or they'll be shocked, or um, you know, don't want to hear it. Stuff like that. When people don't want to hear it, I get frustrated. So I need to talk about this stuff, and it's about time. Some things that happened a while ago that's still on my mind. Reasons why I had nightmares. Things I can't forget. Things I hold in by myself that regular people shouldn't have to hear, shouldn't have to. So I looked into, like my family and friends and stuff and how it was probably overwhelming, the things I've always talked about. Um, and what they couldn't deal with, and they shouldn't have to. Um, that doesn't mean that there isn't someone qualified to listen to what I have to say that can help me put together the puzzle pieces in my mind to where I can let go, um, and move on mentally, spiritually from some stuff that I need to get off my chest with somebody that is qualified to deal with that sort of thing. Anyways, that's my goal right now. Resting, medication, therapy, and not drinking. I'm not drinking. Yeah, that's it. I'm done with that. Definitely done with that. That I had to let that go. Anyways, that's all. Bye.